The referee losing all control.
Valhalla, but again, there's no disqualification, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't know where this one's going, Cole. Getting a little too close for comfort.
Zelina, second rope! Taking out Valhalla.